Do you think your dad's gonna win today?
No.
No?
Yes.
You think he's gonna win?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
Okay. Give me next.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, Bestie, do you have thoughts, feelings?
The only thought I have is I hope I don't vaporize another piston. That's about all I got.
Okay.
Wicked her up a little more. Wicked her up a little more because we ain't P words around here.
Okay.
And, yeah. See what this turd does.
That right there is 100 cubic inches of Freedom V-twin, brother. All American. Cooled down by the breeze of a bald eagle's breath. Hell yeah.
Recap, go.
I drew probably the fastest car on the property first round with my little street car. And managed to barely squeak out a win because I treat him. And then he spun. I spun about half track, pedaled it, got back in it, and he was coming on me.
That's what she said.
So we're gonna do a better burnout this time because I went from first straight to third. Yeah. .7. The belt's staying on, so we'll do another counter for that.
Mm-hmm.
The belt has stayed on and it is working. Huh? Yeah. Street car. Yeah. Street car. You know what I'm saying?
Thoughts and feelings about the next one?
Not trying to sound too cocky, but I might have this in the bag.
That is not correct.
If I do a better burnout, we're gonna go up a little more on tire pressure because the track's decent.
Mm-hmm.
And, go from there. I'm leaving the same. I lengthened the boost ramp. I had it at 24 or 25 pounds of dome. Came in at a second and a half. I put it out at 1.8 to try and get it past that iffy part, and we'll see if it takes it. So on the next round.
Oh, yeah.
but that's because my 60 foot was 5 numbers slower. My 330 was 2 numbers quicker, and I had more mile an hour. But when it shifted, when it commanded the shift first and second, it didn't shift until 7800, and then it tagged 7800 for so long that it commanded the third gear shift. So it went first and a second, and then rode second for like maybe a tenth, and then shifted into third. So if it had shifted normally the way it should have when it on the first pass, that would have been considerably quicker than I've ever been in that truck, because the mile an hour was 1 number off from my personal best. So just need to do a little tweaking. I mean, this is all new setup for me, so I'm learning dome control, I'm learning shifter, I've got double adjustable shocks on the rear now, I've got actual Caltrax instead of homemade bound up things. I got a lot more power in it. It's a different converter, so I feel like I did pretty good for my my first 4 passes on this new combo. And considering I broke it 2 weeks ago, and it took me about a week to get everything together to put the motor together, and I didn't have it running until, what was it, Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah.
And then I had a couple days to button things up and fix some things on the trailer and show up here. So I feel like my showing was pretty decent for what it was. Second round of the race, I definitely would have been in the finals if I had taken a little out of the leave and played with the boost ramp a little bit, because I spun harder than the other guy did, and I got back in it and I was coming up on him quick. So if I hadn't spun and just poured the power in out the back, it probably would have gone the number I wanted to, and I would have been in the finals and probably, maybe got that trailer checked. But definitely got some things to fix. The intercooler tank is kind of a fail. It's a little small. I put it in a crappy spot, and it kind of leaks. So I'm gonna build a new one and put it in the passenger seat. That way all the water's inside, and it won't sweat as much, and it's easier to fill. And it'll make my line shorter, and I'm gonna put a better pump on it. So I got a couple things to fix up, but I don't really have any races for right now, because I need to test and figure stuff out. But I feel like once I get this thing ironed out and 60 footing where I want it to, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a handful for me to drive and maybe for other people to race. So, but it did feel good taking out probably the fastest guy on the property first round. That was a pretty good feeling. I mean, we both spun. He just spun worse.